Hey guys, it's Chris. Okay, so this is supposed to be Women's Wednesday, Dames of Doom, but it appears that no other dames could join me. So it's just me. So I'm just going to really quickly tell you about my day, and then I'm going to go jump on Head in the Box at 8 p.m. Mountain Time, 10 p.m. Eastern, and talk with Paul and Brian, I guess. So, um, hey, Anthony. I'm sorry. This is just such a mess. Yeah, I kind of wanted to throw something together really fast. It didn't work out well. Um, so is what it is. Watching the Democratic. Oh, it is. What time is that on? I don't have a clue. It's 9 p.m. Central, so that'd be 8 p.m. like in an hour. Okay, so I think wait 8 p.m. 9 p.m. Central. Yeah, I think it's 8. Yeah, my time would be 8. Mountain time is an hour earlier than Central, so that should be about right. Wait, it's on now? You have a dress, Gazar? Well, you're always welcome, Gazar. I'd love to have you on. Oh
I'm
my
here.
God! No, Sandy's here.
Chris, I saw that Tulsi Gabbard's on the debates. She made it
I
tonight,
know. I gotta see
and
that, but we
it's
gotta watch Uphill Media for the debates
it's
because
on now.
it's on right now.
It's on
What?
now. I
No
think so.
wonder.
And I just
Well, we need to go over to Uphill Media then.
uphill. Can you show uphill media at the same time you and I are talking?
I don't know. I can
Oh, because
try. Let me see if I
I've
can.
got it, and it's starting out with Warren, but I don't have the sound. But do you think you can do that?
Maybe if I share my screen, I might be able to.
We can watch Liz.
Wait a
Ah,
minute. What is John saying?
My Spanish is good, but it's not that good. No. All right. So I have another option, but hang on a second. So far, it has a dingus. I was going to say that. So and it would have by now.
All right. So I really don't know what the hell's going on over there at Uphill. They're
I
having
don't
some
know
kind of,
either, but I know they're going to be covering the debates. They're
well,
going
they
to
have
try
some
and.
kind of problem,
Are
but
they?
I think I want to see Chelsea, Gabbard.
I know. I do too.
Hmm.
And then Paul
Well,
wants me to go on later with him, and I got
are
to
we
watch the
live?
after show with Graham.
Are we even live?
Yeah, we're live.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Well,
just trying to.
hello. I don't even know if anybody's with us. I can't see any
We have
chat
a
or
couple
anything.
people. There's a
Yeah.
couple here.
Well,
Anthony Davis is here. Humans here.
that's cool.
Um,
So if I want to see the chat, let me put it on my phone, and
yeah, put
then
the
I can
chat up
say
because I'm
hi.
trying to find the.
I was completely miserable today, Chris. As
I understand. I've had one hell of a day too. I was gonna quickly go
oh,
through my crazy day. Um,
well, there I see everybody. Humans here, and okay, all
why
right.
is this
So
not working? Ah,
my thing was, I guess another. What's really getting to me about that father and daughter issue is now people are saying it was a setup and a staged photo, and it's a liberal photo op, and now we're gonna have liberals are gonna
no.
have something to do to point to. I fucking hate this shit. Excuse my language.
No, I do too. I really do. It's bull crap.
Yeah, it's bullcrap. So I see now. I don't see you anymore.
Yeah, you're seeing my screen.
Yeah, I'm seeing your screen. Oh, now I see your pretty face. All right, wait. Okay.
Not for long.
Yeah, it would be great if we could put uphill media into this. Then we could watch them and talk at the same time they're all talking and never hear any of the candidates.
Right? So here they are.
Desirable and how much is actually doable. In that vein, some Democrats want a marginal individual tax rate of 70% on the very highest earners, those making more than $10 million a year. Would you support that? And if not,
I wish that they had some people asking that weren't millionaires.
I know.
Like you, like me. Like somebody that we knew, just do a lottery for questionnaires. Take citizens journalists. How's that?
Yeah, wouldn't that be
Instead of
nice?
these freaking assholes that always the same old people worth millions of dollars.
I know. I am 100% behind you, Sandy.
Yeah. I'm just waiting now to see. You know where I saw this bullshit was when the Young Turks was doing their piece on that story today about the father and the daughter in the Rio Grande. And that they have a vicious comment section. These ugly, vicious people are on there, and they're saying they all should drown, and they should go back to where they come from. Well, we don't want them to leave. We want them to have happy homes. But U.S. interventionism hasn't made that so, and their countries are run over with oligarchs, gang lords, corporations. It's just mafia. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah. And not to mention the climate change issue that they're dealing with, being too hot to grow crops anymore. A lot of the farmers need to leave because they can't support themselves.
No.
I don't give a shit what Pete Buttigieg is saying because he's an ass.
I want to hear what they ask Tulsi. I bet they're going to ask her something ridiculous that's not even going to get to the essence of who she is. You pissed me off. Everything's pissing me off today, though. That's just my day.
That's me too. I was going to talk about that, but then there's debates.
I can't even see you. Where are you?
I
keep seeing your pretty face pop up, but not you live. Just
really?
Just a picture on what everybody else is seeing. Let me see. I don't even know if I can see the chat. Oh, I see the chat. John is taking debate off of Facebook. Oh, that's what you said. Oh, hi, Kevin Hester. He's there too.
Oh, hi, Kevin.
And Bio. So there's two people with us. But it was supposed to be. Were we getting a few more divas of doom here? And it's only going back and forth between my face and your face, but my live, get off here, my live mouth moving, and then your little pop-up round face.
Okay, so it's just a picture, not my real face.
Deep State Pete Booty Judge, and then Pete Butt Cheek is a beta cuck. Bye.
Whoa.
Hi,
Bio, Human, Trev.
We want you back, Chris. Get your face back on here. It's your show. I already did my little whine about this outside with the sun absolutely, completely obliterating the video.
But don't people want to see the debate, though?
Yeah, I do. I do. I'm going to go soon because I really do want to go out and see Tulsi. I'll turn on whatever I have to.
Because I want to see the debate too. Yeah. I wanted to talk briefly. Well, I can do it on Head in the Box. I'm going to go on there later. So
yeah, I'll probably fall asleep. I don't know. I stayed up. I listened last night, and I was, involved in their thing, and then I fell asleep, and then I woke up, and they were still on, and I got right back into it. It was pretty hilarious.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, and then I had the near-term human extinction guy on, and he was nice, but boy, did the comment section went nuts about, it ran the gamut on that one yesterday. People have to remember, when I talk with people and interview them, I'm not them. I'm me. And, that people have to remember that. I am a cheerleader, and I like to promote people, but that doesn't always mean that's me. People have to remember that. Same thing with you. We're not always interviewing people or bringing people on that we are clones of. I like him too. I like the guy, Patrick. There's some things. What resonated was the comments about, well, my God, he's, is it that it's almost like denier. It's so bad that you're just going to say screw it and fly everywhere. And I'm not there. I did fly this year, but I have a lot of cognitive dissonance. I have a lot of stomach turning thoughts about even leaving my freaking house in the vehicle.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So is that Warren? Got good policies.
I'm sorry, I'm not a big Warren fan.
Well, I don't think she's a horrible person. I'm not going to say that.
Talking about the pay gap for decades. What would you do to ensure that
I hear it.
Bio thinks that Brian's going to bite my head off, and he may. I don't care.
Why? Who cares who bites our head off? We're our own independent thinkers.
I'm a total independent thinker, and that's fine.
Yeah.
I just don't want him to talk over me, and I don't want to talk over him either. I just think people should get their point across, you know?
We know how Brian is definitely has his own opinions, and some of them I agree with.
Yeah, I agree
Some
with
of them I don't. But that's with everyone. And you know, another thing, Chris, I don't know, maybe you feel this way, but everybody I talk to and everybody I come in contact with, I get something from.
Oh yeah, everybody, even Book Hermit.
Yeah.
I keep saying that. He is my favorite.
I have to show you something. Last night, Valhalla called me Sunshine, right?
Uh-huh.
Can you see what I got on?
No? Are you trying to share your screen?
Well, I can see myself
Tulsi,
on
hold
the
on.
live stream.
Tulsi.
Oh.
Our interests ahead of the rich and powerful. That's not what we have right now.
I'm listening.
I enlisted in the Army National Guard after the Al Qaeda terror attacks on 9/11. So I could go after those who
Can everybody hear Tulsi Gabbard?
serve as a major.
I need to turn it
Served for
up.
16 years deployed to
Yeah.
the Middle East, and in Congress served on the Foreign Affairs and Armed Services committees for over 6 years. I know the
What can you guys see?
security as well
All
as
they can see is me in your face. Like it's my show and it's not my show, it's your show.
from one
They can see your
regime to
face?
the next.
I'm looking at the live stream now. Yours is on, but
Costing us trillions of our hard-earned taxpayer dollars and countless lives. This insanity must end. As president, I will take your hard-earned taxpayer dollars and instead invest those dollars into serving your needs. Things like healthcare, a green economy, good-paying jobs, protecting our environment, and so much more.
she sounds a little stiff tonight.
You're the mayor of the biggest
You nervous?
United
Now,
States
Chris, I think your camera might be off.
country.
When I talk, I see my live blabbing mouth, but I think your camera might be off.
How would you address?
It's just I'm sharing my screen, so you pretty much see my screen, I think.
I know. I see only your round picture of you. When I
Really?
talk, I see my whole face.
What are you guys seeing?
They're seeing the same thing I am on my phone because it is the live stream. Here.
So you're seeing you.
What you're seeing.
You're not seeing the debate or my
No.
screen?
No, I'm just seeing your round face.
Oh, well, that sucks.
See?
Tax rate on the wealthy. Yes, we're supposed to be for free college.
Well, dang,
free
I don't know what to
public
do.
College.
Okay, just put your camera back on you.
Okay, I'll stop sharing.
Yeah, that's great. There you go. Oh, well, listen, I'd rather see you than your little round cubbyhole face.
Okay, so we're listening, I guess. I can stop that,
I don't
but
want to listen to him. I wanted to hear her, but you know what? She sounded a little nervous and she sounded a little canned. Maybe it is.
yeah, and
It's
she was going on
intimidating.
the 9/11 thing, like going after those that attacked us. I don't know. I didn't hear it very well. I really wanted to
It'll be replayed all
pay
night. believe
attention
me.
to that, but I did not.
What other females were going to join us tonight?
I was really hoping Maggie would join us, but I
Yeah,
haven't heard.
Maggie's getting into quantum physics. Almost, she's getting into the consciousness stuff. I put in a couple of different links for her also on her video.
Mhm.
The Three Amigos one is a good one. They help.
Kind of, what did she call it? Kind of.
Oh, well, she was. Wait, I have to find it. I don't know where to find it. But it's interesting. It's interesting stuff. But you know, I'm not delving into the deep sometimes, you know, and I'm liking that she is.
Yeah, no, I like
liking
that
she is.
too.
And Fiesta Cranberry, who's our buddy, really is resonating with Maggie, and that's great because I love Fiesta, and she's resonating, and that's good. I hope that that the female connection.
There's a lot of the guys
so-
that are into Maggie too. I think
Oh well, yeah.
Thorstein likes her a lot.
Well, she's
Of course, he's
interesting.
single when he talks to Maggie. He's like, "I'm single," and when you know how many times he said, "I have a girlfriend" on my chat for some reason. I'm not sure why.
I think he does actually. I think he has somebody. He has somebody up there.
Yeah. Well, you know, it doesn't make any difference to me at all, but It's just funny.
No, but oh wait, Tulsi made Trevor said Tulsi made a few blunders in her campaign, like stance on Trump shutdown. Well, everybody's going to make a blunder, and she's 37 years old. And if she doesn't make it this time, I think she has a place in Bernie's State Department.
If the planet lasts that long, now they're talking about a blue ocean event by 2022, which is not far away. And
I know.
There's going to be a lot of mayhem before that happens. And
the mayhem's happening. I'm going to tell you my personal mayhem. My freaking personal mayhem is the rabbits in my garden. And my brother-in-law, I bought the freaking rabbit fence to put around the bottom, right? My brother-in-law comes over and he puts on the backside upside down. And he says, oh, but there's 3 levels of fence. They won't get in. So what do I go out there today? Just before I go out there and I got the drip irrigation system on and all. And I see this little freaking rabbit ass running around, going right through the gate because my dumbass brother-in-law puts it up in the back upside down. So I tell him, I said, you got to come over and fix this. Put the ties on and all. And he goes, oh, maybe I could do it Monday. Monday? Every freaking thing in the garden will be eaten up by all those fat and happy rabbits by Monday. So that's bothering me.
Pretty fast.
Yeah, and nothing's growing right. It's all shitty. Everybody's gardens are not doing good around here because of all the rain. I have no flowers. Nothing because we had a late frost. So nothing's going to flower except for the weed flowers, which are fine too. But none of the shit I painstakingly killed myself on years ago.
That's sad. We had a really weird spring, and it was kind of cool for a long period of time. And I started my potatoes and all that in March. And it was still freezing then, so I was really worried about them, but they did really good. We already harvested one of the 5-gallon buckets, and it did fine. And so we have some more potatoes to harvest right now, but it's like finally today is the first day it's hit 90 degrees all year long, which is really weird for here. Usually we've had 14 days of 90-degree temperatures by this time. And we've had a lot of water. We've hardly had to water our lawn. I think we've watered our lawn once so far this spring. And normally it's being watered 2 or 3 times a week by now. It's crazy. It's just so different.
It's different. It's like the Pacific Northwest here. And I took videos. I didn't make one yet. I was going to make this whole video of all the rain and the creek. And our creek was insane. It's still going like insane. I put a chair right in the middle of it and was putting my feet in it and taking videos the other day and found all these fossil rocks, but that's neither here nor there. If we didn't put those raised beds in, it would have floated away. The whole freaking thing would have floated away.
Oh, I bet.
So now instead of floating away, the freaking rabbits are eating everything. Fat slobs. They are really. They're really fat and happy at my expense.
But they're beautiful. Rabbits are beautiful.
Of course they're beautiful. I'm not going to do anything. I come home and there's always all kinds of rabbits running around my yard. I just don't want them in there eating that stuff. They have other things to eat, Chris. I know,
but they want the juicy vegetables and stuff.
But I give them some of my scrap, the compost scrap, the lettuce and stuff. But the stuff I can't put in the compost right now because it's still composting and I want to use it. So if I put the new shit in, it'll be like I'm putting garbage on my plants.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, but that's not bad for your plants. Gotta read some of the comments. These people are... I'm just really happy to have Book Hermit actually make it for a stream before the very end of it. Because he always makes it at the very end, and then I just catch him in the replay. But
I think Bio's mad at Book Hermit.
Why is Bio mad at Book Hermit?
He said he called him a troll. Book Hermit, if you start denying reality, I'll ask Chris to block you. You're safe right now because you're a hilarious troll. They're playing with each other.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I mean, gosh, without different personalities, different opinions, this world would be sad. You know what I mean?
Where the hell is Val?
I don't know where Val is.
I purposely wore this sun because he called me Sunshine. I found it at the bottom of my jewelry, and I thought, I got to show him this. I have a sunshine in honor of Val.
We're just kidding.
Yeah, Sally Sunshine over here. Well, I wasn't today.
I wasn't today either. I was kind of grouchy after our corporate phone call. Oh my gosh. I was so pissed because they gave men credit for my work. And this has happened over and over again, but it really drove me nuts today. It's really going to give all the guys credit for everything I did. Thank you so much. Even someone who had absolutely nothing to do with it. Like,
Well, how does that happen? And can you complain to your boss?
I would, but God, it's too much trouble. I'm not going to, but it just really pissed me off. My boss did get a little credit for it, and he actually had a little to do with it, but it was mostly my work, my relationships with the people I work with in my area, and my going out of my way to do something special. When all the corporate people were in town from one of my accounts, and they saw my work in another account because I knew they were going to go to visit this other account. So I went over there and made it look really cool and big and just extraordinary. And that account's like, oh my God, why can't our account look like that? So I ended up opening up all these orders for, which I hate, by the way. I really hate that because I'm pushing corporatism, and that's the thing, is my job depends on pushing products.
Right.
I hate that so bad. I'm seriously going to try and look into maybe helping, because cannabis, well, CBD has become legal here. I'm going to try and see if I can't get a job helping grow that instead of pushing what I push.
Whatever you do makes you happy that you can afford and that you have health insurance. That's a thing today.
Well, my husband has the health insurance.
Well, there you go. Then you have
about that as much.
Okay.
But I would rather do something where I'm growing something, and I don't know.
Well, hopefully it'll grow because I'm having shit luck.
I know, but everything's growing great here. Oh my
God, send me some. I don't want to have to buy vegetables well, I still have vegetables flash frozen and canned from last year, but that's not going to last till next year.
I'm looking at, there's this really old fashioned way of preserving vegetables. It's like fermenting, and I'm trying to learn how to do that because it's like no stove even is required for doing that.
Or
the most old-fashioned way of preserving vegetables.
Fiesta Cranberry knows a lot about that. We should ask her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely ask her because she does a whole gardening plot in San Francisco. Nice. She takes care of this community garden. She's like, one of the head honcho community garden people. So
hook me up with her. Maybe
I will. I got to get her to participate in the show because she found Maggie. So I don't know why she's not here.
I know. We need more. We need women. I mean, next week I really want to have a real Dames of Doom show. But the coolest thing happened. Okay, not the coolest thing. There's two things that happened while I was working this week.
I'll never be home.
The first thing was I ran into this gal. They were looking at, on the garden chemical aisle of Home Depot, and they were looking for an alternative to Roundup. And of course I'm ecstatic. So I'm helping her out. And oh my gosh, she told me the story about her husband died of cancer, and she thinks it was from Roundup.
Is she going to get in a lawsuit?
I didn't get that far into the conversation, but I did talk her into buying a alternative it's Dr. Earth brand. It's not even brand. I'm like selling other people's products. I tell my company I'm doing that, but I'm pushing people towards organics, and we have some organic products. We just don't have the organic weed things. Yeah. So, I'm selling it. But
You're funny.
It was incredible that there's people starting to understand Monsanto is an issue, and I'm not supposed to be talking about this. I don't give a
Okay, we'll do it. We can do that on my channel where nobody can find you.
Yeah,
um,
as long as you don't
actually,
use my real name.
well, my girlfriends, we'll make you Matilda Rodriguez. We'll make you Becky Sulu. We'll make
Bio.
we'll make
Wait,
you Lulu.
Bio. We need to have an intervention for Brian. No more MSNBC, CNN,
Right.
Democrats, Rachel Maddow, and BuzzFeed. Yes.
That's my family.
That was the best comment on that whole entire show they did.
Right. Last night, I saw the comment.
That was great.
That's pretty funny.
I was listening to it on my way to work this morning, and I'm like, oh my God, that's the best. I couldn't wait to get to my job so I could stop and comment back. It's like, that was the best.
Human said, delete this show. Why, humans? Are we boring tonight? Oh, for your job. I see. He's protecting you.
Thanks, Human. But don't worry. It'll be okay.
Sweet.
I mean, my boss actually said that, in person, I can talk about it all I want.
Why does your boss know you're even online doing anything like this?
He doesn't.
Oh, well, there you go.
I don't tell them.
And don't even worry about what he says, where you can talk about, what you can talk about. Just do whatever the company policy is.
It was a general email that went out to everybody. Do not talk about, don't push it on social media about Monsanto and all that stuff. It was just a general email. Basically, don't, because they could be held liable, because they're a direct competitor. So that's pretty much all it is. But I know a lot about it. I would really like to talk about it in detail. As soon as I'm not working anymore in this business, I will talk so much about it.
Just do what you have to do to stay safe, though, and take care of your family, because that's the first thing we have to think about.
My family behind me.
Yeah, your babies.
Cute.
Your fur babies. My daughter's fur baby went home today, and it was really traumatic. I babysat this cat for a week, and he became the 6th member of my family. And she texted me and said, "Mom, Nico is crying, and he's laying around and he's whining." I said, "Well, I think he misses the happy house. He was running around with 5 other cats." I don't think she liked that, because they just put their other cat to sleep and the dog. So Nico misses his partners.
Oh, that's going to be hard. I can tell these guys are just not used to not having the other dogs around.
Oh, it's cute.
It's just weird.
Hi, I like them.
Come here, say hi. Yeah, say hi, Tabs.
Cute.
Cute. Oh, what are you doing?
Humans has millions of gallons of chemicals in the world. It's really disgusting, but we're going to, Book Hermit says, when you get to 10,000 subscribers, start worrying.
Yeah, I know. I shouldn't worry too much. Unless they're really looking for me, they shouldn't be able to find me, right?
No, you're fine.
I mean, I don't even have 1,000 subscribers yet.
The only reason why the insurance company knew about me, and I don't care, I'm disabled. I do this because I have no life. And I said that I do social media because I've never had anything to hide.
Well, you're not like lifting
weights on,
I know, and walking all over, and
I know, and I really don't
crazy shit. I mean, you're not doing anything that disabled people couldn't do.
No, my job though, I have to sit. I can only sit an hour.
Bio Head in the Box will be on in half an hour. So, and I'm going to be on with them. So, yeah.
Oh, Gazer has to go to bed. Well, you know what? Why don't we make this a shorter night? And who's with us? We got a lot of people with us. Thank you for coming, because these people are so great. I love you all. She loves you all. But if I leave you, it's going to be your show. We got 11 people. That's nice. That's nice.
Well, we're going up against the debate, so we probably should let people watch the debate and shut the fuck up. So.
Well, we've got 11 people that don't give a shit about the debate. Probably already know they're going to vote for Bernie if they're Americans.
I really don't care, because I just don't think 2020 election is going to be very relevant when all of civilization is crashing down.
I am not that that I'm not there yet. I'm still in the process. I still want to vote. I still want everything to be working locally here. I can't do it to the to the nth degree yet. I really have that little shred of, wouldn't it be neat if actually Bernie could win?
No, I
Just
still
to
have
see
that.
what would happen. What
A
would
tiny
happen?
bit of that too, but at the same time, I know they're gonna fucking cheat him, and they would cheat Tulsi. They would cheat anybody
Yeah, I'm
that
not
has a decent viewpoint. And besides that, we are going to run out of clean water before then, and that's going to be a bigger issue than who wins the presidential election. And it will take too long for anybody to make any kind of a difference at this
So you
point.
think in 2 years that, well, we have to think of where we live. We have to think of our place, which is my everyday thing. But on a bigger plane, I suppose the presidential whole thing is almost like entertainment because it's become that way with the Trump administration. Only it's tragedy. We have a comedy and tragedy.
Yeah, we do. But Kermit, I love you for this. Bernie won't help. Tulsi might try to stop the wars, but would probably fail.
I like her. And yes,
I like both Bernie and I like Tulsi. I'm pissed at each one of them for different reasons.
Well, that's what a discerning voter does. They look at records and they look at what they like and what they don't like, and that's how you make your decision.
Well, I don't like that Bernie is pushing. I mean, not pushing Russiagate, but he didn't stand up against it. He didn't stand up against the election fraud. That pissed me off quite a bit. And I want someone who's going to stand up for the people no matter what. He should have just said, screw the Democratic Party and run independent. If he had any balls at all, he would have done that. Tulsi, she's being a little wishy-washy. She's anti-interventionist, but I don't know. She may still have some hawk in her, it's sounding like. So
Hey, we got a good comment here, and I don't mean to break in there, but
go ahead.
why don't you read Anita's comment?
Okay, Germany's agriculture minister Julia Klöckner announced April 17, 2018, that she was finalizing draft regulation to end the use of glyphosate, the world's most heavily used herbicide in history. Man, that would be amazing. I mean, they need to do that everywhere.
Of course, but it's a start. And I think we need letter writing campaigns to all the idiots in these state capitals that don't have a fucking clue. Today, it pissed me off. I was in a medical building and that yellow sign was there that they had sprayed. And I didn't want to walk.
I know, I'd seen that. And then right after that, there was another video that came on right after that because for some reason it came up in, you know how that happens. It just goes into
the algorithm read that. It was.
Yeah. And then what came on after that was this kind of Puerto Rico thing on Monsanto and what Monsanto is doing to Puerto Rico. And it's pretty crazy. There's a kind of a story about Puerto Rico and how Monsanto Bayer has all this agriculture, like they're just pretty much testing their crap there, their GMOs there, and they're getting all these benefits. They don't have to pay the taxes. They get way more land than the individual farmers get to farm, and way more subsidies and all that. And they're poisoning the people that live around it, and they're making people sick. You should watch it. Just Google Monsanto and Puerto Rico, and I'm sure you'll find it. It's just insane what they're doing there.
No wonder why we're doomers.
Oh yeah, no wonder. Because look what our politicians are doing to us. So they don't give a shit about us. They don't give a. None of them do. I'm sorry.
That's why we have.
I think he cares. I do, but not enough to stand up against the corruption. He didn't stand up against the election fraud and all that. So
I think you almost have to play the game to get in.
Well, yeah, and I kind of, I've given him a pass for that before. He's just playing the game to get in there, but I don't think he has to. I think he could have been the first independent candidate to win.
Yeah. But we can't go backwards. We can't go backwards because it's gone.
Well, yeah, now it's too late. It's just too late. nothing's gonna change in time. It's,
Okay, I'm going to change you to a happier face.
okay.
Your face is
try.
too long. I'll tell you what, we'll make this short
Yeah,
because
because
you're
I
going to
have
go
to
on
have a
the
little
other
bit of a
show.
break before I go face
Okay.
Brian. Because
So
you
let's
know.
end with something. Let's end with a little upbeat something. Okay, there was just what Anita said. So we'll be happy for Germany that they are a progressive country
Yes.
that says we don't want this shit here, and we have the Autobahn where we're going to burn fossil fuels and go 100 miles an hour. But they're working on that shit too.
Ah. Be happy, temps will be fine. It's the actions of other humans to watch out for. I don't know if temps will be fine. I mean, they're already dying in India because of 50 degrees Celsius in India.
Bless my
Hot
little
wall
rabbits in the
temperature.
garden. Human. Jeez.
Bless rabbits in the garden. Do bless the rabbits in the garden.
Yeah.
Rabbit poop is the very best fertilizer.
Yeah, they'll eat it and poop it and something might grow.
You never know.
Well, I'm going to say goodnight, sweetheart.
Okay, guys.
Thank you.
All
I'm
right.
glad I did this because I really was mopey and you made me smile, even though we got a little hairy and heavy. And it's okay to do that.
Well, we need to vent like that. We just
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, we
But
do.
you guys, I love you all. I will see you over on Head in the Box in 20 minutes.
And
I'm
I
gonna
will
go over
probably
there.
I'll watch you on my phone in bed.
Okay.
All right,
Sounds
baby.
great. Thank you for coming, Sandy. Thanks all you guys for
Bye.
showing up, and well, you guys all have a very good night, and we will see you over at Head in the Box very soon.